Squaddies, Arsenal fans around the world, we are the champions. Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Please stand clear of the discussion doors. The next stop is Highbury Squad. Woo! I don't know how you guys are feeling, but right now I'm sitting here in my cousin's house in North London and he's just staring at me through some French doors and we are in just, I don't know what state. I don't know what state you guys are in. Welcome to the Highbury Squad and welcome to my boys, Albert, Demian, JJ, and every single squaddie. We are Premier League champions, boys and girls around the world.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again.
Yes. Let me kiss this shirt then. Sorry.
Red Army. Red Army.
Oh yes.
Oh man.
Woo!
Oh, yes.
Are your eardrums busted? I have no mic. I'm in a big room. I probably echo and I don't give a shit. We are Premier League champions. Everyone, squaddies, welcome. High fives. If you are watching with 3, 4, 5 televisions and you are seeing scenes from North London and the Tollington, I'm hoping to bring in some of the madness during this show. Let's just get to the boys. And if you want to pop into the studio and have your say, let me know. I will send the link. Albert, James, Demian, James Johnston. Always top left corner. Let's keep it consistent. We're going to be consistent. Let's get this link out to some of the nutters. Oh. James, it's over to you, mate.
Yeah, fine. I'm lost. For once in my life, I'm lost for words. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Sunday, play the kids. Play all the kids. Let's not risk anybody. Now this is done. Next week is more important. Chuck all the kids on. Chuck Gunnosaurus in. If any of you are going to the games, Sophie, take a pair of boots. You can do 5 or 10 minutes, I reckon. Just rest them all. Rest them all because unbelievable.
I love it. Listen, guys, let us know. I may have a little bit of a delay. You guys can just jump in. Let me know. Let me know where in the world you're watching from, everyone. I want to know where in the world you are right now and where you're watching from. And I'll put as many comments up as I possibly can. I'm going to let the boys take it over so I can try and connect with a few of the gang who are down by the Tollington and the Gunners pub and the George and everywhere. So, Albert, mate, what are you thinking?
Woo! Come on, man. You know what? When that final whistle went, I don't know about you guys because I want to speak for you guys and big up to the people in the chat. Honestly, to get your high fives in, get your likes in, but just an immense amount of satisfaction, man. I said it kind of with the 5 games to go. I don't think both teams are going to win 5 games on the spin, but. And I thought the games where City would drop points. Tonight was the one I picked. It was the one I picked. Everton done us a favour. But by the way, Bournemouth were magnificent tonight. Absolutely magnificent. And, you know, Sophie, it's been a long time. 22 years is a long, long time. You know, a lot of our fan base, my nephew's age, you got nephews. We've all got nephews or cousins or some of children or boys that have never seen us win anything. But to deliver it in today's 21st century society is massive. I said it, Sophie. I'm going to stop talking. I want to bring Demian in as well. Arsenal's a club, players, manager, Mikel. Give us something as fans. Give us the ammunition to come on pods. If for the future now, not just in recent weeks to come or days to come. Give us something to shake about. Give us something to be proud of. We are Premier League, not going to swear, champions. This is immense.
Keep talking.
Listen,
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. keep talking. I'm trying to hook things up for everyone. So you guys keep talking.
It's fine.
We're champions of the Premier League. Yeah. My cousin George is right here.
George,
he refuses
give us
to
away.
come on camera.
George, give us away. George, give us away.
He knows it, guys, squaddies. He's the one that always calls in when he knows we're on air, and he's here, and he'll never come on camera. But it's so great to be here with him because, of course, you know, we've been through this together. You know, we used to go to Highbury together, and we were driving through North London today in his car, listening and singing to George Michael and, you know, channeling all of the energy. And it's just this great to be in my hometown and here. It's just fucking amazing.
So let me come off the back. Let me come off the back of that. Let me come off the back of what you're saying. I know you was to and fro about when to come to England because you did all the Jeeks figs and all that kind of stuff. I said, no, you need to get your ass over here for Burnley, regardless.
You did.
You did. Yeah. And I don't know if you was ever planning to do the stream for today, but we did mention after we done the post-match, James was there, we done the West Ham game. Yeah, I said, you know what, if you've not got something planned, keep that emergency stream just in case, because I just got a feeling that Bournemouth game is going to be the one. And it's turned out to be the case. This is amazing. And listen, I so wish the big man was here, man. Big people have said in the chat, big up Super Kev, man. Kev, I know you're watching Dan and smiling like a Cheshire cat with them.
I got something for you guys. Squaddies, you know me. I took him with me. Hold on, I've got one more. I'm not monetizing, and those songs, they could do what they want to me, Demi and Arriaga. There was no way I was going to the Emirates without Super Kev. What a moment, right?
I love it. I love it. I am.
Bless her.
Oh my goodness, Sophie. I think all of us are happy Arsenal won, but we are even more happy for you. We know how much you've given to this club, to this community. Just ruthless. You never give up. Every show, your consistency, your love for the club, whether they give us ammunition or they don't, whether Arteta is a coward or he's the bravest man in the world, whether we lose to fucking Southampton or we beat whomever, you're the most consistent. And I can assure you, the first thing I thought about when we won today was you. And I promise you, these guys as well. You are such a pillar in our community, in our personal connection to the club. Like, I love Arsenal, but I look forward to whatever happens to watch the Highbury Squad and hear you talk about the Arsenal. You inspire me every single day. It's the reason why I do, that Arsenal Women blog or the podcast that I did. And partially I quit because they were never as good as when you do your show. So I'm just, I love that. I feel sorry that you had such shitty seats at the Emirates when you just showed that bow tie. Jesus Christ, your connections, holy hell.
I'm very grateful.
I am so happy for all of us and for you and for the club. And, I graduated college last time we won the title, and my whole life, adult life, has transpired. And it's insane. I don't know what's happening with my camera. Sorry. It's insane that it took this goddamn long, right? So the first thing I looked at my wife and I said, oh my God, it's about goddamn time. It's about time. It's like this relief. I am so happy. And the last thing I'll say for now is I am so proud of everybody in the chat, the community here. We can talk about other channels and the community as a whole. But the Highbury squad has been such a glue culturally, individually, and collectively for myself, where I have fallen out of love with the club time and time again, and I get swooped back in by the loyal, pouring an outpouring of commitment by all these fans from all over the world that make me feel guilty when I don't, turn off a game, or where I don't feel energetic enough to do X, Y, or Z. I'm just so thankful that I am reminded, so much about community, because I'm a lone wolf. Arsenal are mine. I watch games on my own. I never go to a pub. I never go to Fox and Hounds. Every so often I have to call Taylor and apologize that I never go to the pub and I never do this. When I go to the Emirates, I'm wearing all black. I never wear anything Arsenal. It's like a personal thing. And all you guys make me feel so happy and so proud of you, and happy for you, people that we're all going through shit. And this just gives us so much ammunition for ourselves, for our families. Like, I don't have an Arsenal DNA family. I'm the only one. And I'm trying to indoctrinate my niece and my nephew so hard. So I love that you guys get to have dinner with your families. You have, James's dad and that banter. You, Sophie, with your family, Albert with his family, and his nephew now. And those are priceless moments. My friends are in Venezuela. The other one is over here. The other one's over there. And this is what glues me. And I have doubted Arteta, and I have doubted the team, and I've doubted the board, and I'll be the first one to admit it. It shows that I know absolutely nothing about this sport. And it's like, this, Sophie, it's like a goddamn golf swing. You hit that one golf swing that is perfect, and it just keeps you going forever and ever. In this chat, these two gentlemen, you, Sophie, keep me going. And that is what my Arsenal is. It's you guys, this community, and I'm so thankful. And we are freaking champions. Let's fucking go.
Let me come off the back of what you just said. I'm gonna come. I don't want to hold on too long, but just piggybacking off what you were saying in regards to about Mikel. You wasn't alone, and we live in a very, very particular time of football, over probably maybe even a 5 to 10 year period, maybe even longer. Time in football doesn't exist. You have to win. He's been backed. Yes, we can talk about money spent till the cows come home, but it's that thing, Sophie, when you go on BBC London or Sky Sports or whatever it is, or when I do, or when we go on our respective podcast, James, Demon and me, we kept talking about the 3 pillars. And I mentioned it yesterday on TalkSport. Big up, Sophie, for that. We talk about progression. We talk about challenging. And now we can talk about, we've got to the end goal, which is success. I see the emotion with James and Sophie when Demon was talking, because this is real. We live it, we breathe it, we take the bullets and we're the dartboard, and we have been a human dartboard for a long, long time. And it is taxing on you. So you want to see something in return. And whatever you want to say about Mikel, pardon my language, Sophie, because I know you're not monetized. Well fucking done. Because I know the pressure that guy was on this season. And you saw it at various points of the season. We talk about crunch time. We talk about nitty gritty. We talk about being at the business end. Now these players are winners. They have tasted winning as a group of players. You cannot teach that. You cannot buy that. You have to go out there and do it with a helping hand, or you blow teams away. Absolutely brilliant. What's that? 19 clean sheets this season. 9 in 13 in the Champions League. 10 1-0 wins. Yes, the football hasn't been, Harlem Globetrotters, but you know what? Right now, and I speak for probably every single person in the chat, every Arsenal fan, and Sophie is the fantastic host, and James and Demian, we don't give a shit. We are champions, and we have earned it. You need a slice of luck. You need a bit of maverick. You need a bit of substance and a bit of grit and steel. We've got all those things, and that comes from the manager.
And that's it, Albert. You sum it up there right at the end. Boring, cheats, predictable, set piece FC, banter FC, Netflix FC, all of these names that these people come out with, you know, Skulls, all of these ex-players who actually were also in teams that won leagues with a high amount of set-piece goals. You look at that 2008-2009 Man United team. They scored a boatload of goals from set pieces. Blackburn, with Chris Sutton, when he was calling us boring, Blackburn scored a boatload of goals from set pieces. But you sum it up there right at the end. The only name that you can call us after tonight is champions.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Preach it,
Well
James.
said.
That's it. That's it. That's what you got to call us. That's what you got to call us.
By the way,
said,
that's better than all the lyrics of North London Forever combined.
From the three of you, well done. I put the link in the live chat because I'm opening it up to everyone to come in and have their say, bringing in OG Demsek, all of the squaddies who have been here since day one with me when only 60 people would listen to the show and we had like 22 views. Demsek was there from the very, very beginning. Demsek, have your say on your team being champions of England.
Sorry, can you hear me, by the way?
Yes.
That one I'm going at the moment. But something just popped into my head, which may or may not be true.
Hold on one second. Your audio is really poor.
Is it?
Try without the headphones. I'm going to remove you and I'm going to bring Seb in and then you sort your audio out. Seb, another original squaddie who's been with us forever. Seb, my man, how you doing?
On est champion!
Tell everyone where in the world you are.
I'm going from Boston, but I feel like a Londoner. I feel like just like everyone else here. It's unbelievable. This feeling.
It truly is. It truly is. I'm gonna, because a lot of people are gonna want to pop in. I'm gonna have you give your 1 minute feeling and summary without any interruption. You go for it. You tell the squaddies how you feel.
It's 22 years. It's been long overdue. We're here. We've won it. But now we move forward. We keep going. We keep this pressure on to win the Champions League this year. We keep that going. And next year, we have no reason not to win again with this team. It is absolutely... It's been... All the Mikel Arteta out people need to now have a serious look at themselves and say, now we trust the man, we trust the manager, and we keep moving. Because honestly, I'm sick of hearing it. We got to rally behind the team now. We have no reason to not trust him, trust the players, and just go.
Well said, Seb. Well said. Thank you so much for calling in and always being there for us. Appreciate you, mate. And I'm not sure if the Bruins are still in the Stanley Cup or if
we're in Boston. So I started watching Arsenal in 1995 in Brookline, Massachusetts.
I'm just south of there. I'm about 20 minutes south.
Okay, lovely.
Love that.
Well,
Seb, thanks, mate.
Here.
You take care. Thanks, Seb. Thanks for calling in. All right, I'm going to try and bring Demsek back in. And by the way, someone said, and I saved it, about our dynasty beginning. You know, if I was a betting lady, I would say Pep's leaving maybe because something else is coming around the corner, because there's no way a competitor like him doesn't want to try and teach us a lesson and come and take it back from us next season. Now is Arsenal's time. Liverpool on the decline this season. Chelsea on the decline, not a great season. Manchester City, Maresca, we don't know what's going to happen with them. Is this our new dynasty era? Can we go on a little trip in a road of dominance? And it's okay to ask the question, fuck the haters.
Sophie, Man City got a manager that's had experience of winning the championship. So they've done a great job at Maresca. You know, even one Leicester. They've done that's a great appointment. That's a manager that knows that league. He knows how to win that league. It's a great appointment. I've got to give City credit. It's a great move.
Yeah, I like that, James, very much. All right, Demsek, let's hear you. Can't hear you at all now. Just get rid of those headphones. Get rid of the headphones and come back in. Yeah. Let's bring in Kabui. Kabui, my guy, how's it going?
Come on, you Gunners, you. Come on, get in.
Come on.
And I'm at work. Been in between conference calls. We're going to make it happen. I don't care. because I was sitting there losing
that.
my shit watching
I
that
love
game.
that.
And that's a Spurs fan who's 2-1 down and he has hope. And I told him,
Oh, let's
it's
see
that's
this.
fine.
Does the Spurs fan want to say hi?
No, he's walked off.
What a night. This is great. Kibui, give us your 1 minute vibe. What's going on? Don't want to get you fired.
No. Bournemouth did us a solid, but the work was done in the months before. The defense, we've criticized Mikel. He's moved Rice back to the CDM position. And I think the runway is now there. The confidence is going to be there. The boys are going to be so ready for that Champions League final. Like you're saying, this is the beginning. And everything is teed up for us to go and dominate and be very competitive and win stuff for the next 2 years. And I don't know about you guys, but I exhaled. I just took a step back in my chair after Haaland scored, and when that final whistle went, I just took huge sigh of relief, and I know more is to come. And I can't wait for Sunday. I can't wait for the Champions League final. I'm so excited for what's coming.
Can't wait to see that trophy and it being held by up by Martin Odegaard, who, by the way, last night was fantastic in that first half. But Kibui, thank you so much. Don't get fired. Get back to work. We love you. Thank you for always being there for us. Appreciate you. That's Kibui. All right, I am going to try Demsek again. Legend, what are you saying?
Have you got me? Can you hear me this time?
Sometimes you just don't even need those headphones. I can hear you beautifully.
You just don't.
No, go on.
I'm obviously in a right state at the moment. What popped into my head, right, was, and the guys you might be able to tell me wrong. We won the first game of the season with a set piece, and we beat Burnley through a set piece. So we've won the league through set pieces.
Do you know what they top and tail in advertising? Top and tail. Yeah.
Top and tail for all those, set piece kings and everything else. I just think it's poetic.
It is very poetic.
Hating us about set pieces.
Talk to the squaddies. What's your you've been there, you've been around, you've seen the best and the worst of this team.
You can see on my face, I'm just smiling, and I'm a bit like everybody else. I'm like a rabbit in the headlights. It's been so long. I can see it in James. He probably feels the same as me and everybody else there in the panel. It's just amazing.
Well, thank you so much.
And I said it in chat. I want all the Arsenal fans to start manifesting winning that Champions League. Let's do more than we've done before.
And I love this message from Yanto. It's like a funeral on Sky. This is I love this.
Is Marco just still smiling? Is Marco still smiling? Is he? Yeah.
And I tell you something.
Pep's going.
I tell you something. There will be some type of, I don't know what it will be, James. You're good at these things. I don't know what it will be, but the Declan Rice "it's not done" moment will be. I don't know how it will be memorial, whatever you want to call it, encapsulated. All right.
Yeah. Well said.
But that moment is a huge moment.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, very iconic.
Also, Sophie, banter aside, that bottle man, he's going to need guards to get out of that ground because those fans are going to go. Those fans are going to go. His own fans are going to turn on him.
Yeah.
They'll go. They'll go
in the crowd.
Yeah, they'll be like, you did it. You fucked us up a bit there. You went too early, my friend. So
Demsek, thank you so much for always being there. You've been here since day one, Demsek, and I just adore you and appreciate you. And you know what? I'm going to bring in another guy. You stay here with us for a second, Demsek, because I'm going to bring Rich in here. Rich, who has been like day one. Used to listen to my old shows before he even listened to Highbury Squad. And Rich travels from Asia to Turkey and tunes in at ungodly hours to hang out with us. And Rich, how you feeling, buddy?
Come on, you Gunners. Come on.
The shirt looks good on you.
Brilliant.
You'll get a game on Sunday. He looks good.
I was there in 71 when we won the double at the Spurs.
Oh, wow.
I've been waiting. I know we had all the Wenger stuff, but I've been waiting for this day. I'm so happy, so happy.
Oh, I love it. Are you in Turkey right now or Thailand? Where are you?
Yeah, I'm in Turkey.
Okay, all right, brilliant. What's your message to the squaddies? Because they all see you, Tammy and Carol and all the guys and Matty K. And like, I want you to tell them like your message, your 1 minute about Arsenal, what you're feeling going forward. If you just want to look back, whatever it is.
Just be there together for all of us. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. We're a great club, the best in the world. We're going to win that Champions League. And now everybody's going to be talking about us forever.
I love it. Rich and Demsek, two of my all-timers. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing your night with us.
Palmer's
Green forever. I love it. I love it. Brilliant stuff from those two guys. This is what it's all about. I mean, this is, you know, there are a few people. Okay, so I want to share something with you guys because, you know, I'm always honest. So obviously there's a lot going on down in North London right now, and our fans are... Dan Potts said on our show 2 years ago, and I told him to make T-shirts, and he never did. And he said, and I quote, "The streets aren't ready." And I think a little bit like Greece 2004, North London is very much buzzing right now. And someone was like, "Oh, you got to come down here. You got to come down here." And I said, I can't come down there tonight. I'm watching the game with my family. I was at the Emirates yesterday, and I wanted to do a show and be with the squaddies. And because this is how I feel about it. A lot of the times I'm not in London and I can't go to every game. And so when we talk about the beautiful game and we bring in people who have been to the game, or like Albert and James coming outside of the stadium, it connects us all and it makes us feel like we're experiencing that same vibe. But for me tonight, there was only one place I wanted to be, and that was with the squaddies. Because when I'm not in London and I can't be there and I'm living my life in California, it's the squaddies that are there for me, for the show, for Highbury Squad, and we go through the experiences together. And if I could have done a live show live from the Emirates last night, I would have done that. But tonight, whether we won, lost, or whatever, this is where I wanted to be. And I'm really happy that we're together and we're able to celebrate this moment in, you know, a weird way, because we didn't play, and it's kind of, you know, part of that is a little bit strange. But I think after waiting for so long and being taken the piss out of for so long, no Arsenal fan gives two Fs about how the title has come to us tonight. So it's just amazing. It's just an amazing feeling. Do you guys feel surreal? Does it feel surreal?
You know what it is? I think the best gauge you can probably get, I don't know if you guys have checked your phone. Well, I have been checking it probably since the start of the bloody stream, but like lots of big up Kenny Ken, big up Chris, Suburban Chris. I think they're kind of in disbelief, and you know, I'm still shaking, I'm shocked. And like I said, for me, I can only speak for myself personally. When that whistle went, it was just an amazing satisfaction, man. I'm surprised the coppers didn't knock on my door to wonder what's going on when they heard the shouting and the screaming. But it's amazing. So if it is, it's sometimes in football.
Sorry, Albert.
I've heard them say that.
Here we go.
I've heard them say that. Yeah, it's true. They honestly believe that. Sections of their fan base honestly believe that. But enough about them. They got. Go.
This is a good question. Will the trophy be presented before or after the Palace game? I think.
I hope it's after.
I think maybe because it's away. If you do it after, Palace fans won't stay. Stadium will be empty. But I don't know if anyone cares. It's a good question to ask Tom tomorrow.
Palace fans will stay to clap Eze, 100%.
Oh. James Johnson coming in.
Good shout.
Yeah, good shout, James.
They've just got an extra 10 million quid.
10 million.
Yeah.
They'll be over the moon. They'll be over the moon. I've got a Palace season ticket holder that sits with me at my work, and he said, Bournemouth will do you a favour tonight and do me an even bigger one. He said, you'll give us 10 million extra quid. And then he was saying he hopes we buy Wharton in the summer so that we can make some more as well. And I went, look, I said, I'd take him. I won't turn my nose up at Wharton, but I said,
they absolutely adore Eza, man. Like, even though he's not doing them,
it's so great. Can I just say that nobody, and rightly so, none of the guys down there are responding to my messages, which is amazing because, as you can imagine, they probably lost their phones already. Let's be honest, right? But I'm sure a lot of you are watching and what's unfolding on TV and stuff like that. If there's anything that you see that's unusual, let us know. Here's what I want to do. I want to stay on for just a few more minutes, and then we can all go off and enjoy the scenes and stuff. And then I think tomorrow morning, for those who are in the UK, I'm going to be in studio with BBC Radio London, which is going to be great with Aaron Paul, and I appreciate the invite. In the afternoon, in the evening, I'm doing something which I can't talk about.
No, you can't. And you can't,
and so let's see. On Thursday, there'll be content coming, right? So it'll be live, it'll be video. I'm going to try and get as much stuff for you as I possibly can. And so I just wanted to give you the rundown. I think now people who've paid those who paid a ton of money for those Crystal Palace tickets.
Yeah, I heard the money going around for tickets was crazy. More than Champions League final tickets.
By the way, Albert, your new mic sounds phenomenal.
You know what? I actually ordered one. I didn't order it specifically for tonight. Let me be very, very clear. But I thought, you know what? If it's going to make a debut, there's a good chance it could be made tonight, man. And it's amazing.
What's happening in that Chelsea Spurs game, by the way?
Are they still going? They must have finished.
Is that still going? Because Demian, how's that intro to TalkSport looking tonight? Do we know? I mean,
I am tuning in right now.
Okay, let us know. Like, listen and let us know what's going on with them.
I expect them. I mean, they're doing a watch along. Jamie and 2-1. Okay, 2-1.
It's still 2-1.
90 minutes, 7 at a time.
Okay, all right.
I don't want to disrupt the show, Sophie, but if none of you have seen the official video Arsenal have just posted on Twitter, you got to watch it.
Is it something I can play?
Do you know what? For someone who normally detests the stuff that this club puts out, that's one of the best videos I've ever seen.
Is it? Is it like?
Yeah, I've choked up. Well, I've choked up again watching it. It's an unbelievable video.
I'm going to play this one more time.
It's a beautiful.
Sorry, Demian, but you know what's coming next. It's got copyright issues all over it, this show.
You know what? You sharing that Trossard goal, I saw earlier today, and I was so happy. Yesterday after the game, all the players had their family and their children and what have you there, and obviously with what's happened with Trossard, he didn't have his family and his kids there. And look, is he the first person to allegedly play away from home as a footballer? Probably not. Is he going to be the last? Probably not. But I heard and I read that apparently Josh Kroenke, Berta, and a lot of the players went and were with Trossard because apparently he was very emotional last night, not having his kids and someone there to be with him when all the play. And for that camaraderie, that's a guy that scored a humongous goal for us against West Ham there. Obviously, he might be a player that's not here next season, but knowing and reading today that a lot of them players and that staff comforted him last night in a tricky situation. I mean, that's no secret. That's been something that's been around for about since Christmas time, but they run that story the day of that West Ham game. So for him to score that goal, which is such an important goal, and for that last night, just reading it, I thought that was a really beautiful, beautiful moment.
Oh, Cameron, I can't. Oh, Cameron, I'm actually on air right now. I can't talk to you. I love you, bro. Okay, call you. That's my mate. That's my little brother from New York.
So if I was going to say to you, if you
stop.
I I'll speak to you. I love you loads, bro.
He's on the phone. I love you too, Kenny Ken, bro.
Love you loads, bro.
Oh, it's Matt.
Hey,
it's Matt. Put Matty on. Love Matty.
All right. Hey,
Matty,
Matt, I'm just talking to Matt in at Atlanta, and he's just like,
send him our love. Send him
it's
our
just
love.
like, I'm all like magic legs. I can't believe this. You know what I mean? I can't.
I'm gonna go mute. I'm gonna mute myself.
I've just gone, and I've got to have to just check. Me and my brother, we've gone on BBC website. We've gone on Channel 4 website. We've gone all over the place just to see if this isn't a wind up. I just can't believe this. I mean,
check teletext, Kenny. Check teletext. It'll be on there.
I'm going to teletext. Kenny. I know that's out of fashion, but I never thought we'd win the title. Even when we beat West Ham, I was singing we're going to win the league, but I never believed it for 1 minute. And then even yesterday, I was just thinking it's like a hoax because as well as we've played, you know, near misses in 23, 24. Oh, shit. God.
Kenny can love you, bro.
I love you, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Love you, Kenny.
This is what it's about. This is what it's about. Kenny, you've encapsulated the last 20 seconds.
Just can't believe it.
Just amazing. This is what it's about, man.
You know what, Kenny? You know what, Kenny? There's so many things that I want to say and I want to talk about, and I'm probably going to forget about all of it. And in the coming days, we're going to definitely dissect and discuss it. But it's fans like you who have also, like, I feel in some ways have been misunderstood, and in other ways, I feel like also you're a fan who's been there, like since you were a kid. You know, going to see this team at Highbury, and then all the good things our generation experienced tonight. I got so choked up because my two nephews, 17 and 21, were turned around and said, "Oh my God, we're actually going to see Arsenal win the league." And I stopped in my tracks because I say it on this show all the time that I want the new generation to experience what we've experienced. And it really choked me up. And I see you choking up, and I know what it means to you. You love football. If you don't know this man, he will watch like Woking versus Accrington Stanley on a Sunday afternoon. He will watch football. He's a football connoisseur. He knows football history. You are, Kenny, I think, an underrated brain in this space. And I'm so happy that you popped in, because to hear from you and how you feel tonight means the world to me.
I'm just seeing the players now. I don't know where they are, but they're just going absolutely believe it. You know, these you know, I've been hard on these players, I've been hard on the manager, but just to see those lads, kids, you know, jumping up and down, you know, Odegaard, you know, they've worked their nuts off, you know, over the last few years, and they've had some really bad disappointments. But just seeing those lads, and I'm nowhere near the ground, and I just can't go there. It's just too hard because a lot of things happening this week. But I'll be there on Saturday. But I've had, you know, friends, you know, send me stuff for their kids who've never seen him win the title, and I've had my mate Grant. He's at the ground now, and he's with Ian Wright at the moment, jumping up and down. And I spoke to Al, you know, and it's just unbelievable because I never thought this would happen. You know, as I said before, 9 points. I still thought we're going to blow it. We're going to mess it up. But credit to these players. You know, they've worked their nuts off. You know, Declan Rice. You know, he's come, you know, to win trophies. He's won his first title. You know, people like David Raya. I mean, that special guy. I mean, if it wasn't for David Raya, we wouldn't be in this position. We wouldn't be winning no leagues. He's had 19 clean sheets. You know, I've been Ardent victor, but, you know, his goals have helped us get there. And, you know, Havertz, we've been all hard on these players, but, you know, they deserved it because I saw their disappointment in 23 when Gabriel Magalhaes was on the floor and we lost against Southampton, you know, 3 years ago. And then I saw I missed the disappointment in 24, but not, you know, I've seen these guys, you know, at Wembley, and they just took it all in, and I'm just so happy for them because, as I said before, you know, they're giving their all and they're now changing their lives now. We can now talk about them and say, you know what? We can compare them to Arsenal teams because they've lifted a gold trophy. You know, it's not a vintage season. It hasn't been great football, but who cares, you know? He's done it his way. And, you know, the manager, I've been critical of him. I've always asked for him to be replaced. But one thing I've always respected him because he's done it his way. He's won the title his way. This is very much his achievement because we wanted a great football and he's done it his way. He's taken a lot of criticism, a lot of praise as well. But we criticised his team sheet yesterday and his approach. Well, that 1-0 win, it's just won him the title. The title was won yesterday. You know what I mean? So can't knock it. Kai Havertz called him all names. Dibbly Dobbly, my little Dibbly Dobbly. My little Dibbly Dobbly, you know, from Belgium. Criticised him and praised at the same time. But those performances since we lost to Man City have been exemplary. You know, he deserves a bit of a mention. Our defence deserves a mention. Eza, he deserves a mention. You know, those goals, special goals. And you know what? It's our triumph. As I said before, all the times you want praise for Arsenal. Well, look at us now. Don't care what Carragher says. You go Highbury now, it's just pure Arsenal fans. Pure Arsenal. You know, just remember when everyone knocked you down, called you bottlers, me included, people doing memes about laughing their heads off, all the adverts, you know, from William, you know, Paddy Power of the Spurs players praying Man City win the league. Well, look at them now. They're fighting a relegation battle now. And we're celebrating. But we don't know how to celebrate because we don't believe it. It's something, it's like us having piano lessons, our first piano lessons, where we don't know how to play the piano and we learn how to play piano. And what we're doing right now, all of you look like you're in shock because you don't know how to celebrate because you've forgotten how to. You've forgotten what it's like to win the league. Well, I'm going to remind you, play a bit of Freddie Mercury. You know, go to the games.
Kenny,
go on, Jay.
Well said, Kenny. Well said.
Sophie, just to jump in on what you've said earlier, and I'm trying to hold myself together here, Kenny. Yeah. So I'll do my best. In about 2013, a young man with a quiff come into Warren Street to be a runner at a TV studio for a program. Do you remember who that man was?
I think it was you, wasn't it?
Yeah. And I met this guy here, and I just wanted to try and get into television. I didn't want to try and do anything like this. I wanted to be behind me and this guy had conversations in the green room of a TV studio, and he told me, get on air. He said, don't be behind, get in front. And from there, and then I did for ages. I was here, there, everywhere, this podcast, that podcast, going here. All of a sudden, I become persona non grata. This man backed me. He said, keep going. You did. You said, keep going. And yeah, to be here with you now as well. Because I experienced a huge loss a few years ago. So did yourself, Albert, Sophia. There's loads of people. But to be here tonight, full circle with you after we've won a title, Kenny, it means the world to me. And thank you very much for all those years. 13 years we've known each other, and thank you.
I think, I have been in a podcast.
I know a lot of men don't like saying it to men, I fucking love you, Kenny, mate. I do. I love you.
I love you. I love
you a
everyone
lot.
on this channel, and it's not a lot of false stuff. It's like we've been through a lot. You know what I mean? Individually, and for a lot of us, it's been mostly thin, especially in the last few years. But to celebrate these things, the thing about it is that there's people who've missed out on this. My good friend Claude. He's very misunderstood. Everyone had a go at him, but he can't see this, and that's not fair. So we've got to celebrate for him. And just remember, my biggest regret was 22 years ago. I thought we were going to win the league every year, so I didn't celebrate. I was oblivious to what Abramovich was doing with Chelsea. He did some great things for that club, but for this to happen, I just advise all you young guys, go out there, celebrate, do what you have to do. If you want to drain, get really drunk. If you want to sort of mate, do whatever you want to do. But just make sure you enjoy this, because this ain't going to happen again. This may not happen again. Man City might get a revival. Chelsea might get their act together. Man United might get together. This doesn't happen to us all the time. As big a club as we are. And you've got another thing there. You got Budapest. Now, if we win in Budapest, I don't think my heart could take it. I don't think the excitement will happen. But I'm going to make sure that if it's my last day on earth, I'm going to say I've seen my team win the title after 22 years, and I've seen us win the Champions League. But you know what? If you gave me this right now, I would say thank you, no problem. I'll be a gallant loser in Budapest, because this is what I've always wanted. This has been my dream. I know how you guys want like a big star on your heart, but the Premier League, we're the best now. No one can take it away from us. Over 38 games, we were the best. Yes, we scored least goals to Man City, but we defended the best. We've got the best goalkeeper in the league, and no one could dispute it. Don't care what VAR says. The table don't lie. 82 points, and we won it with a game to spare. No one could take this away from us. No one. You know what I'm thinking about, Sophie? I know you're crying, because I know exactly you're thinking about it right now. And that's Kevin. That's why I came on today, because I wanted to I wasn't going to be here long, but I just want to think about Kevin, because Kevin would have loved this. My heart goes out to his family. But I'll tell you one thing right now. He's watching this right now, and he's having a right laugh at me going, have me end down, crying. He's laughing at, all the things. He's probably thinking, oh, bloody hell, I wish I was around to hear Ken say dibbly dobbly or call people again.
I can hear his voice saying right now, what are you all crying for? Come on.
Yeah, well, I can just imagine Kevin like seeing Lee Judges, going on Cameo. And I don't know, yesterday, Dan, I was taking the mick out of Dan. Look at the players again. They're in, I don't know where they are, but they must be at the training ground, and they're jumping up and down.
I was wondering if they're all watching it together.
No, they're at this training ground. I could see, and then the Tolleton. I think I could see Kelechi.
Yeah, he was there. He was it. I just see him. I could
see Kelechi, and then at the ground, Ian Wright's there. So I mean, this is just happy faces, and and I see Spurs.
Kenny, let me go on, brother. Go on, keep going. Bro.
I can see Destiny or Doggy, crying his eyes out because he might be getting relegated. So I'm one.
So if let me come in quickly. So
let's do it, and then we'll wrap up so we can go.
Sure. Just quickly. Kenny can listen, man. We've known each other now about probably 4 or 5 years, maybe more. I met you New Year's Day when we lost to Man City at home. But ironically, in the Premier League, we played well, but we lost, and Gabriel got sent off. But listen, man, I can talk to you about anything, man. Football, politics. There's nothing you don't know. But so it was obvious for me to send you the link. I said, no, you got to come on, man. You have to come on. And to see the emotion pouring out of you and James, and it means something, man. You make a good point. It's very salient. And I mentioned this before. For as big a club as Liverpool are, and before Klopp got in there, they had not won a league title. You have to go back to the old First Division. There's no guarantees in football. We've had to wait 20 plus decades. Listen, I said to you, I've got a nephew who's 9. Trust me when I say he may be young, but he gets it, man. He gets it. Trust me. And for someone of his age, so few, I know you got cousins and nephews, or maybe a little bit older, but this is so massive for our fan generation coming up from the younger years to see this football club winning. Me and Kenny, Ken and Sophie and James and Demian can talk about the cloak and dagger stories and Palmer in 94 and the 97, 98. Some of our fans weren't alive to see that. But they see, you have something tangible. And what I'll finish up, Soph, as my good friend Kenny Ken says, come Budapest, let's go and get them fucking big ears trophies, mate.
100%. I'm just changing the title to the show to Arsenal are champions of England. Just so you guys know.
Sophie, can I say something really quick?
Yes, of course.
And Kenny, we have never met. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting you.
I've heard a lot about you, Demian. You're the Demian that everyone speaks about. I'm glad I met you.
I'm glad they are all getting my checks and that they're clearing. But, you know, as a Venezuelan Gooner by way of Boston, and, you know, you hear of these fans throughout the Arsenal landscape. You know, you hear, you know, of, you know, mythical fans. Bully was one of them, and the other guy, the gentleman that wears that salmon jacket with a paperboy hat, who I cannot wait. I just need that jacket at some point in my life. I got to buy that jacket. It's amazing. But, you know, you hear of people, and your name has come across my Twitter and, you know, for years. And, you know, every time Albert and Sophie and we talk, or I say a point about Arsenal or Arsenal women, and they say like, oh, I've been, you know, Kenny Ken said this, and I feel like I agree with you. I feel like I just won 3 points, you know. And there are fans like, you know, my struggle is waking up at 4 a.m, like with Sophie, you know. That's the hardship that I go through. You are one, like you all, you know, Albert and James as well, but you are one of the real ones, one of the architects, one of the people that they go to the matches, they go to the pubs, they go to the podcast, they stand up for our clubs. I don't have that in my DNA. I don't know how you do it, and I admire it so much, because you are one of those that keep the club going. And from a broader perspective, we see some others have, and I'm not trying to pit anyone against this is just an observation. You get people that strive for access, and they'll never say an opinion that might be ruffling some feathers because they might be seen in a different light. And from what I know of you in the few years that I have known of you directly through Albert and Sophie, and before that, since God knows how long, you have stuck to your ideals. You have been outspoken. You have given 0 Fs about if the club love you, if they don't, whoever thinks that. And you're one of the OGs. You're one of the real ones that you have stories about walking in Islington, and you have seen, you probably talked to Vic Akers, and you probably talked to Pat Rice, and you've talked to David Rockcastle, and you talked to, that's what we all dream of, right? You dream of playing for the Arsenal. And if not, you dream of being one of the fans, not the guy that lives, the millionaire that lives in China that can walk, you know, go to every game, whatever the fuck no, the guy in the trenches, and that's one of you, and you're one of them. And I am so happy for you to win this, and I hope you enjoy it. And those tears, you know, they went down your face, but they went up to Kevin Campbell, man, and I know he'll be very proud of you. So thank you for expressing your feelings, especially in a world, in an era where men expressing their feelings isn't that you know, hip, and you do it. So I value, same with you, James. I love you. I love you, Albert and Sophie. You know, I love everybody here. So Kenny, much respect. Thank you for being you. And I wear like a badge of honor whenever you and I agree on something, you know, indirectly. So thank you, man.
Thank you. Me so much. It's like, that's the thing, you know, you always got to remember, when something like this happens, you reflect. You always want to be around good people, but you also want to be around the people you argued with, because the people you argued with, and even the people horrible with, they both wanted the same thing. They both wanted the club to win. They both, you know, and they went about it the wrong way. Since lockdown, you know, since, you know, other things have happened, 2 people that who are my sworn enemies on Twitter. Every time I see him there, it's hugs. I saw one guy, we hugged. We used to hate each other. We used to spend more, we used to basically devote both our times, ignoring our families, to insult each other. And sometimes it'd be 72 hours, non-stop abuse. You've seen it, Jay. You know what I mean? And there was another guy, we've called each other names. You know, I've called him, you know, fatty. Every time he sees me at the ground, we shake hands. We even like have a shoulder hug. And that's the beauty of it, because they respect me now, and I respect them now, because they both wanted the same thing. They both want to win, and I think that's the thing. It's nice to have different opinions, but no one's got any right to say, how dare you can't celebrate because of what you said about Mikel, or you can't celebrate because you weren't there, or you lived there and there. Now this is ours, because we've suffered too much. We've been humiliated too much. Just think about the 8-2s, the 8-2. Just think about the 6-0s. Wenger's has a game. Think about the fights we had over Wenger. Think about how we were cruel to Unai Emery, you know, Hamburg. Think about, you know, all the things we went through.
For sure, yeah. I think you muted yourself.
He was on a run. He's muted himself.
No, but what I'm trying to say is just think about all the times, and just think about enjoyments. You know, when people said you're over celebrate, they're not going to say it now. The celebration police, you know, they're on sabbatical now. Their overtime's been cancelled. They're now having to go and do the proper jobs, and you know, maybe joining. But as I said before, this is my last thing I'm going to say. I know I've taken over your show, but
no, it's okay. We're gonna.
You know, the parade. No, I might not be there because a mate of mine wants to play in goal, 5-a-side football, and he's begging me. And I think, and he's trying to reason me. He said, "You know what? You've seen too many parades." But what I would say, like I said last week, any non-Arsenal fans don't turn up, because if I do turn up, I'll send you home. And I said before, if you say you're bringing your kids, and you say, "But I support Liverpool," don't worry, I've got a creche service. Guess who's the lead creche? Guess who's the creche showner? And guess who's going to be your nanny? Me. I'll mind your kids. I know whether it's 5 kids, 10 kids, 100 kids, they'll be safe with me. You go home, go to some like patisserie, or go to some like, you know, one of those week places or posh places. I'll have your kids. Don't worry. You'll go to some like gourmet stuff. You're not welcome if you're not Arsenal.
Well, I think, and that is 100%. You're not welcome if you're not Arsenal. I just wanted to put this. I just wanted to put this comment up from Terry. I'm 70 this year. I remember 1971. I've just managed to dry my eyes. For those of you that don't know, the demographics of our listeners on Highbury Squad are very skewed towards Generation X. We don't have a lot of Gen Z listeners. We have a few, but it really skews to 24 years old and up. Just to share some data with you guys. So listeners like Terry in my baby boomer group that I love and adore. Thank you, Terry, for listening to Highbury Squad. And we appreciate fans like you. And we're going to be bringing back our storytelling show as well. And there'll be plenty to tell from this season. I just want to close with a couple of things real quick. And the first one is that this is really good for English football. The Arsenal Football Club won the title. All the haters can say what they want. All the rivals, they can say whatever they want. This is a great moment for English football. The Arsenal Football Club won this. And Pep Guardiola, I said at the top of the show, is a huge competitor. Is he leaving because something's coming? Because a competitor like him, I think, would want to stay and take it from us, you know, like a heavyweight fight. And like Sir Alex used to trade punches with Wenger. So we'll see about that. The other thing, too, is I love how this hopefully will bring many of us as fans together. And I know that we have, like Kenny said, agreed and disagreed on a lot of things. And right now, the most important thing is that these players deserve all the love. The manager deserves all the love, and Arsenal Football Club deserve all the love. And I think that on a global scale, if we go off and win this Champions League as well, they don't know what's coming. Arsenal Football Club, just by winning this Premier League, we think we're a big club, but winning this Premier League in this time, in this moment, you wait and see what happens. We're such a popular, huge fan-based club in the United States, around the world, but you bring that Champions League home too in this moment. Oh, my goodness.
Elevates you big time.
It's a totally different level of gigantic stuff. So I'm going to give you all 30 seconds to close so we can go off. I'm dying to go and watch TV.
Same here. Everyone is, trust me.
James, your 30 seconds starts now.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, everybody. I've been an emotional mess, but yeah, no, thank you so much. And like you said there, just one more game away from immortality for this team, because that's where they will ascend into immortality. And the difference is, you know, and Kenny brought it up earlier, 22 years ago, if I said 22 years ago, it's going to take us 22 years to do this again, you'd have got the white jackets out for me and you'd have locked me away. So that's why you got to celebrate this for as long as you can, enjoy it for as long as you can. But also this club, from upstairs, downstairs players, now they've got a taste. We are in such a better place than we were before. And I'm like, this could be the start of something incredibly magical. And you know what, Sophie? Manchester City now, that's 2 years, no title. Chelsea, 10 years, no title. Manchester United, 14 years, no title. Them lot up the road, 66 years, no title. Arsenal, 1 hour. Haven't won a league for an hour.
Someone's done the meme. I'm pretty sure that meme is already up somewhere.
It's been an hour. We haven't won a league for an hour. I'm fuming.
Albert. Albert.
Yeah, listen, first I'm going to say something. The Premier League season is done. Squaddies in the chat, fantastic. Whether you agreed or disagreed with us, absolutely hold yourself in high esteem. Big up to the mods in the chat as well. Big up Tammy especially. Yeah, the 22-year wait is over. We're league champions, and it's an amazing feeling. I feel very relaxed, very excited. Big brother Kenny Ken, love you to bits, brother. Love all the panel. And last thing I say is go and get that Big Ears trophy. And boy, you think the streets are not ready? Get that done. You better lock them front doors and back doors, man, because we're gonna go crazy. And Kenny Ken, get that famous blue gilet on Sunday. And get them guns out, mate. The weather's going to be smoking, brother.
I love it. Well said, Albert. Demian, your 30 seconds.
So in 2004, when I graduated college, a few months prior, my dad had offered me to go to watch Arsenal play. And for logistical reasons, I couldn't do it. That's one of my many regrets in life. I have a few. And all of them have made me a better person. So if anybody is out there listening and you have an opportunity to go watch the Arsenal, wherever you are, I'm telling you, save the money, make the sacrifices, make the investment that you need to, whatever you have to do. And next time you go see the Arsenal, you would have seen champions, especially if you go next season. That is something that nobody can take away from you. It's magical. It's beautiful. I never got a chance to do it. I did it with the girls after winning the Champions League. Do it. You're worth the investment. If is it expensive? Are you going to go in debt or whatever? It doesn't matter. Do it. Your life is going to be exponentially better if you can fulfill that dream. I've been lucky enough to do it once a year, once every 2 years or whatever. I actually have never seen the men play live. Please go ahead and do it. Take a tour of the Emirates. Just, you deserve it as a fan. You deserve it.
I don't want to encourage our listeners to go into debt, but yes, sure, fine. I can see what you're saying.
debt. Into debt. You know what I mean.
Into debt. Yeah.
But anyway, I love all you guys.
Well said, Demian. Well said. You smashed it tonight. Well said. And Kenny, your final parting shot to the squaddies.
All I can say today is big congratulations to the players, to the staff at Arsenal. And, you know, you've changed their lives. You've changed their lives. You know, as I said before, to the celebration police, your overtime is cancelled. And to all those guys who hate Arsenal, you better get ready, because you're going to see a whole lot of partying. If you think we're unbearable because we won Sweet FA, you look at us now. You know how you had nightmares of Arsenal fans giving it and how much you hate us. Well, you're going to hate us really badly. I'll tell you one thing. You don't know hate, but you're going to find out, because for the rest of the summer, regardless of whether we're in the Champions League or not, we're going to be so unbearable in your faces. You're not even going to know what's going to hit you, and cry some more. Like I said, Justin Timberlake, Cry Me a River.
I love it. Brilliant. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Thank you. If you're going down to the stadium, please be careful. Don't get into any trouble. Be sensible. Don't do anything nuts. But enjoy yourselves for sure. Nobody who was at the Emirates or down there answered the phone. So they're all having a good time. And you know what? It's that moment where you just want to go and soak it all up. And that's what we're going to do right now too. But trust me, I will bring you more of this stuff and more of the action from the Emirates and all the celebrations and all the good stuff that's happening here. Until then, squaddies, we are champions. Tottenham lost tonight and they have to go through a survival Sunday. We go to Sunday as champions of England. You said, what? That's right, champions of England. At eSquaddies, don't forget to tell your loved ones you love them.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Please stand clear of the discussion doors. The next stop is Highbury Squad.